Alright, hey guys, this is Katsu, and I got another video for you all today, and it's the next part of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. And, for a little cap off from last time and everything, is basically we found the first Jedi Master official, who was actually being held hostage for his bounty. We rescued him and everything, and he was ungrateful. And due to certain events, the mercenaries are going to be trying to take over Kunda and everything, and try to take over the planet Dantooine, their base thing. And because of that, we are now facing the possibility of war, which is definite. And we've much prepared everything. Now, all we got left to do right now on this planet is to go to war and deal with these people themselves.
Yes.
So let's not talk about that. So here's a
Welcome
second.
back.
Alright, let's see. We need to make sure we got everything prepared for war. So we need to get more parts for the droids. That is going to be a big thing. That's what we're really looking for. That's pretty much all we need, basically. We want to get these droids acted up and everything perfectly and stuff there. We got the turrets and everything going. But the next part we got to do is working on what's what was those droids in? But what we're basically going to be doing is we're going to make sure every droid is ready to go. They have shields, they have the turrets set against hostiles. And we're going to make sure that less of the good people that we know die in the process. I mean, we also got soldiers and everything that have been healed and everything. Plus, I also got lab station. Like med packs and everything. These things are like we need. We only got one, which we do. But hey, it was fine. Yeah, we need eggs, all sorts of things. Like we need to make some, like and there's some accelerants and everything, which are nice and everything. We can go out there and sell some mines and stuff in the process, so that we don't have to worry. But let's just go stop by the ship, see if we can get any more parts we can use. That's what. So let's head out there, get those parts, and we'll come right back in. Get those droids activated, and we go from there. Or we get man's parts if we can. Hopefully, T3 actually has enough assets and everything there to use. But no, that one soldier that we came across earlier and everything, the one we did the mine tree resistant, it's kind of expected for him to be a little resistant, but hey, he said there was going to be an attack. He wasn't sure when or where, but it was. So we need to talk to him later. Oh, I think he did. It said we can't even do nothing with it.
Yes, General?
Yeah, we can't get nothing from him. But let's talk to T3. Okay. Or maybe he upgrade items. It's going to be Yo, let's go. Alright, so we're gonna upgrade. Like that. Oh, and maybe we can change the crystal. Hey, orange and purple is pretty cool, but we're gonna okay. I mean, still, look how cool that is. Green and orange. That's the same. Can't talk to her. If there's nothing else I can learn, I'm going to take the crystal. Right? Saber and everything. She might actually still might unlock something before we that's always a good to. So let's take my saber. So it's a little weaker, but still going to use it. Fucking Freya.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about the cat?
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove... Is there something else?
Okay, so first, before we do that, actually, I need to actually go remove because I thought I did, but I always press it. Okay, there we go. Price is fixed and handled, so now let's go ask her. See what she gets.
Yes.
Alright, tell me more about the cat.
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There, now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished? That crystal is bonded to you. Should your power increase or your resolve change, speak to me again about this matter, and I will help you refocus your crystal. Is there something else you wished?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So, I see. So, she basically strengthened the crystal form. Now she made it stronger than what it was. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. Sick. Alright, so let's go back here and we're going to upgrade it. Oh, wow, it really did go up there. So it went up +2 dexterity, strength, and +3. Yeah, that's pretty sick. So there is one person I am definitely going to be relying on for this war. It's definitely going to be Mandalore himself. And I could agree there that Mandalore would be a pretty good person. I'm going to use Mandalore because he can also keep in the back, plus he's also a better shot. So, and not only that, but he also has the ability to, you know, basically heal him. So that's going to help against him. So that's what we're going to be doing. On the ward. Oh, I never get used to it. Right. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we need to choose a party member. Definitely a Mandalore. And I do think Freya could be a opportunity. She's also a healer. Alright, I think it's wartime. We need to get into this war. We're going to win it. And we're just going to go from here. So let's, because we can't get any more items, as far as I know. You can see a couple of mines and distance and stuff there because apparently there's going to be a lot of people and everything. Now, I could set out mines myself and make sure that like nothing else that we can miss, like, you know, to definitely, you know, open up the option. Plus, we get practice a new Sith power of that's actually a pretty good ability I want to use. Fun. But hey, let's get into it.
You heard what the administrator said. Each of us has to do what they can to aid in the defense of Kunda. See where you can lend a hand. We'll have time to talk more when this is all over.
Okay.
Do you require anything else, Jedi?
What are you doing, Freya? What are you doing?
Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business...
Okay, so, you know, just to be safe, we're gonna go set some mines out, because we got some mines. Some minor sonic mine grenades and everything, frag mines and stuff that, you know, like regular than got deadlies, like, okay, so we gotta stream that defense. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe a frag. Here. Here. That's mines. These are gonna be big helpers, you know? And since this is the main entrance, we know that around this perimeter is going to be... We need to set that down. We gotta make sure. Oh, here to do, you know? Now it says some Sonic. It said daily Sonic. Sonic's here. Now let's go to the left side. Because we want to let the soldiers do the work. Train that defense, you know? Being strong. And look at all those lines, man. This place is going to go up like a 4th of July. Three over here. Okay. Sonic mine here. Yeah. Okay, so we can only do 15. Alright, so cool, that's a little limit. But, hey, we got mine set and everything, so it's time for war. We've done everything we could and stuff. We got a couple of droids here on the already. We got turrets. We got soldiers healed. And we got another Jedi with us. And we got 3 to 4 Jedis on the side there if our teammates don't come and help. If we just on the ship. But no, that's besides the point. You know what? We're going to war, okay? I just realized. You, my friend, you're my favorite. Okay, so she's just got a little bit. Can't change that. Oh well. While we lean that charge there with the lightsaber and stuff there, you know. Got 2. Colonel 2.
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans?
And he is ready to do it. Okay, so let's show you if we can do anything.
We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Just look around. Plenty to be done.
Yeah, done that. What kind of things need to be fixed?
Off the top of my head, The 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the med lab. But our medic droid is busted, so they're healing slowly. We've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. I'm sure there's some gaps that could be filled. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just seal it off lockdown so nobody gets through. We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If they were working, it would help a lot with interior defense. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. But it's hard to convince peaceful farmers to fight, maybe die for a cause.
Okay.
When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Kunda.
Okay, so there's pretty much one more thing that's basically recruiting. I told you that I'm going to stress 2 things. Okay, so we fixed the turrets and everything, so we need to start.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, of course he was here for a reason. So he's saying, I'm gonna run the expert. Would you be interested in joining the Kunda militia?
Since you're asking me, I suppose I could. I figure I still owe you for helping me with my thief problem. Zeron has asked me several times before to join the militia. I expect he's going to be very pleased.
Alright, okay, we got him.
A lot of people here hate Jedi, but when they were here, they tried helping us. I don't blame them.
Alright, you know, we got someone in.
Welcome back. What else would you like to...
Gee, oh, that'd be cool. I don't really know the guy, but, you know. Tried. What about the, scavengers? Yeah, they could help. Yeah. Scavengers.
Don't cause any more trouble for dinner, Tony.
You'll find little I will answer your question.
Would you be interested in joining the Kuna?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not too fond of my job, but it's better than the job I'd have if the Mercs took over. I'll report to Zeron for militia duty.
Hey, look at that. Just like that. Alright, yo, we're amassing an army and everything. We thought we had everything done, but we don't. Making steps. Oh yeah, this guy. Found this Hydra stone. It has your name in it.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiora tora padano ringatar camarada terra fibu nubo da vicarana cenirara.
Let's have a broken Jordan. Where's your
Terewana jun konata della raguno antunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Terace wemenoto to rere sene sensen.
Alright, you broke the line. What's yours?
Der rinto run to wakare koe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dall'onuta choloren. Terewana jun konata della raguno antunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Terace wemenoto to rere sene sensen. Der rinto run to wakare koe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dall'onuta choloren. Terewana jun konata della raguno antunna. Dai rinto run kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Terace wemenoto to rere sene sensen.
You gotta do it. You're faking it for example. Alright, so you're gonna pay the Kunda for your con. You gotta fight.
Der rinto run to wakare koe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dall'onuta choloren.
Hey, there we go. Like that.
Charanana gundo.
Like that. Ah, Has some new parts and everything, you know. The Illuminate, you know? We gotta talk to them. Okay, he won't join. Alright, let's go to Evan Hawk, and we're gonna have that be saved on master there because, you know, saving's key, you know. So,
Yes, Jim.
so if that doesn't work, so let's head back. Okay, we're going to Mandalore, or oh, I know who we can talk to. We're gonna go to the scavenger. Yeah, it's gonna be a big help. So let's go to the scavengers, get that help, have them come to the militia to help. You know, guarantee right now, well, there's gotta be someone. That one person there, Gerald, whatever his name is, there. Yo, wait, we're trying to go to you. I've been helping out around here.
Thanks for helping out the militia.
Head over this way. Go talk to his ass. I could go to the cave and ask him. Because he didn't see her. Gotta do what we can.
I don't suppose you're here to hire us. What if we do? You sound like a so the galaxy is...
Stay out of our way and we'll...
Okay, so they obviously... oh, yeah. Your turn. Let's look for a scavengers. You know, like I said, they're going to be a big help because they say they're me, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
What? Who is that? You were really helpful. What do you want?
For me.
Certainly. Take.
Sharon says you saved him down there.
Ah, the travel. So, what should we talk?
Would you be interested in joining the Kuna?
I have no real desire to put myself in harm's way for Dantooine. They haven't exactly made the salvagers stay here pleasant.
Planet?
There isn't much to see around here.
Sharon, you owe me, man.
Back again, huh? I don't know what, but it's nice to see you again.
Would you be interested in joining the Kuna?
I hadn't even thought of that. I know the militia will take just about anyone. I need the credits and would like working with people who will actually watch your back. Well, I want to think it through, but I think I might just go to Kunda and sign up. Thanks for the idea.
Alright. Great. We got no person yet. I think it'll be good.
Sharon says you saved him down there. Next time you should ask for a reward.
Yeah, calling us favors. I got to. You go to the we got We gotta hurry. Gotta hurry, 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 because we gotta get the war in the way. So we gotta do it this episode. Where's that new mine to put? Really? At least we don't have to worry about the slide routes wherever it is in that area. You know, it's attacking us like there's a lot of animals. They might come into play later, but I'm not sure. There's some to take some lines. Sure. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go first. So yeah, we don't have to worry about any life. You know, we can make them and everything. You know, make more savers along the way. We'll make more great. There he is.
Yatuka Wanrika Chotin Wanima Orata wa. Yatuka Kavadumpa Yatuka Wan Yatuka Bram Tabanins.
Okay, so he won't be helping out. I don't like I honestly don't know. So I just made that Zeron make sure the door's locked. Came out of here and there's droids and stuff, you know? Like I said, this is gonna be a big war if they're telling us to get ready like this. So we need to make haste, hurry, and just go from there. So, let's hurry back to the others and get out of here. Head back to Kunda, go from there, and enjoy a little bit of the morning, you know? Gotta, you know. Oh yeah, and make that lightsaber. We need to make her a lightsaber. Let's see if we can. Alright, so let's go back. Make her a lightsaber, go from there. Have her a nice little weapon to use. Because it'll kind of be a waster of saving. Oh, that's no house. Alright, so we locked down that. That's the one thing. We're just getting closer and closer. So the mines and stuff are hitting around the area. People won't see them, even like their icons are disappearing. Stuff there, like for real, turn the rest on. So let's play. I think we recruited as much as we could. What else? Let's go with Okay, we got that droid up. Okay, I think we got everything we need. Can't get no more shields and stuff. We done just about everything. So let's go and talk to him, get the defenses readied, and let's go to war. Let's do this. First, save. I've always been told to save. There's been times where I've screwed up in past videos where I didn't save when I needed to, and back. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get
I was right about you. The mercenaries aren't.
ready to finalize. That's easy.
That's good to hear. Fill me in.
Finalize plans. Let's do this.
You sure? Once we're done with that, there may not be any time left before the mercenaries attack.
I'm sure it didn't have done work.
All right. Then we got a lot to do.
So we recruited a couple of people and stuff. We got the soldiers filming and everything.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the mercenary camp and delay their assault however I can.
Okay, so he's going on straight away.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed.
One.
The administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come.
Have you talked with them?
Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words.
I think they could use some courage. Maybe I can speak to them. We gotta boost up more. We gotta do this. Apparently my character's been a general in the past 14 years ago and stuff, so I have a couple of words in there.
All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good.
That's it? Remind them. I can just tell them that they're willing not to. Alright, so we're going to tell them that their friends and family count. What we're about to do is dangerous, but important. Important for friends and family. Enemies want to take everything worth taking. We have to give it all to. So look around. That's what we're fighting for. Each one of us have to back up the friendlies of the team. So I like that. Okay, cool.
You're much better with words than me. I think it'll really help. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Alright, it's time. Oh, here we go. Cutscene. Wartime, guys. Oh, here they come. Here come those mercs. Oh, man. Soldiers are dropping. Man, they're going down fast. One soldier died on your side. Got two on our side. The defense is almost down. Another one down. Oh, they got more mercs. Just like they said. Uh-oh. Oh, they threw some grenades. So who's that? He's got a mask like that. Oh, this is not good. Come on, guys, fight. Come on. You guys are tougher than that. So it's just him. Okay, we gotta hurry and get in there. We gotta hurry.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem.
You don't want to fight. Throw down your weapons.
Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. My unit killed many Jedi.
Trained by
I'll
the
give you
Sith.
one last chance. Leave the Administrator to her fate.
Why do you want her dead?
She's inconvenient and doesn't know the chain of command. She will pay for that.
You're still back away.
You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Oh, it's on now. Alright, so before we go into it... Oh, it's just me this time. Okay. We gotta shove this guy first. Get in there. You know, there's a lot going on. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. Hold on. A second.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us.
Get out of here. There's just one Jedi. And actually use things. I mean, I'm not really a Jedi. I was kicked out and stuff. Okay.
I'm sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you.
I'm happy. We
are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient.
1,000 credits. I could be a stream.
I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Alright, sweet.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged you. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so me get some questions. Where are all the Jedi?
There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack.
Where are these other Jedi?
We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others.
Okay, but how can you contact me?
We cannot. We have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows.
Yeah, not them.
Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die. You have more questions for me?
Plan to the Jedi.
We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow, our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat.
Let's see. Why did you come to Johnson?
Great tragedies, old battlegrounds, places of suffering, all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places, the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are.
But if you can mask your presence here, couldn't the other Jedi?
The Mira Luca world of Qatar taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on Qatar when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after Qatar that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi.
Okay, cool. I want to talk about something.
You have more questions for?
I need to know why you cast me.
Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me?
Any? Why did you cut me off?
We did nothing to you. Accuse us if you will, but it will not change the truth. Cutting one off from the Force. Such punishments are reserved for only a few. Although it was within our power, we did not inflict such a loss upon you. Your loss was a casualty of war, no more.
Then what happens? I haven't. I gotta know.
Perhaps that is a question you should ask yourself. It is not something I could help you with, even if I wanted to.
Have we established my connection to you?
Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me?
You know anything about the Force? This is the main point. We ain't gonna cut that problem. Okay, she's actually teaching us a lot of stuff. She seems to be with me and stuff.
Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders.
They exist. They have already attacked.
Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force.
And what was that? I just said, I do not know. They believe me. They were so. I was so. I do not know. They believe me to be a Jedi.
For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me? Have they? Why would they? Perhaps it is Dantooine, but still you and your connections are often the subject of... It is possible that returning to no...
Okay, so...
For some reason, I believe... Regardless, if you can find other... And from there, you have more questions.
One last question, okay? This is the last one. Do you know anything of force bonds and how to...
Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another?
Yes, and the connection is lethal.
Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible. Perhaps it is Dantooine, but it is possible that you have more questions?
That's it.
I suppose there's something I should show you. It will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. When you are facing a long campaign, you need to be more conservative with how you use your Force energy. This form gives you increased Force affinity. In simple terms, it helps you to quickly regenerate Force energy in the middle of a fight.
Oh, so you just taught us a new ability. Sweet.
I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Hey! Items received. Nice. Okay, so that's the first Jedi we actually helped. Really weird.
I saw you fighting the mercenaries. Just amazing. I wish I were a Jedi too.
Look at that. I just earned respect. Oh, here he's over here talking like, "Oh, I'm the last of the Sith. I'm the last of the Jedi." Map. No, we got another seat. Oh, there it is, purple. Okay, we got a purple light. Okay, so before we leave,
you are always welcome here, Jedi.
Thanks for your help with the mercenaries. I hope someday I'll be able to return the favor.
I saw you fighting the mercenaries. Just amazing. I wish I were a Jedi too.
Alright, Baroon.
Zeron was right about the mercenaries all along. I guess my ego clouded my judgment as to what's best for Kunda.
Well, you know what? We all had a good time here and stuff there, even though it was kind of frustrating. Find that Jedi Master in the spot that I already checked. But, hey, we did it. Got settled and everything, so let's go. Get out of here. And it's safe. Always safe. You know, why was that war so easy? Like, I understand it was like a cutscene and everything. Like, showing like, all the soldiers over there fighting, but that was more easy than dealing with those mercenaries on the first planet we visited. Not Tilos, but the other one. What was it? In the cantina where we was looking for the murderer and everything. No, man, I'm saying that was so much easier than what they give themselves credit. Come on here. Dangerous than I think. I'm not too strong. Did the force lightning choke and stuff. I did drain life, that's before. What's he talking about? You don't understand. Message from Kelvin. I really don't remember. He got a message from Kelvin. Yes, we should return to the main when we can. It's possible and carry on. Yes, we should return to the main when it's possible. We need to check on it. Alright. Like that.
Yes, General?
We did it! Let's go. So, that was Don's meeting. We did it. I am proud to say that. Hey.
Yes.
Hey, that one.
Yes.
Can you teach me more about the Force?
Very well. What? Now is. Every step on our and for every plan. Ask, and I.
Well, you know what Beast is meant.
He, if he spared the mirror, keep his slave.
Okay, nothing really there, but I'll learn.
Yeah, what do you... Here you go. Now, was there something...
What is it you wanted to ask me?
You fought with Revan and Mount... You've always been... We only knew what we thought we were trying... What did you think of us? And that is how you turned. Did you ever consider what the Sith would have been? We would have brought a look around you. I ask you this.
Anyway.
Just think about. Now, was there something...
So we got the adrenaline. We go there. Security system there. I would usually upgrade HK unit stuff at this point.
Yes, General?
Hey, he's got three. How's the other one? Can't seem to I talk to him.
Yes?
Ask you some questions.
You may ask. Before entering Atris's, it is not important. You may ask.
Which is more frightening.
I do not think you are ready for further duels among the Ichani are... Your modesty has no place in combat.
Sprayer and everything. Let's talk to Ryan. You know, or the Not, you need to. Let's ask her.
My life.
How did you find it?
I felt you. I serve my master. My master was aware. There is little my master. You cannot, even if I could. If I bring you, it would be as if I cannot, I will not, now that I have found. I will answer. It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
So we learn a little bit more about it. How did you master the sword to kill such a thing?
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not. And my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it.
Okay.
The Jedi, the last council of the... They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And Qatar and my people died.
Okay, so yeah, we're learning a little bit more about it. I think we went through this before, but you know, we're just gonna get more. Okay.
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
He attacks because
He cannot deny his hunger for long. And any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Okay, so this is a be a crucial, or it may start by making more investment.
I do not understand what you mean.
Just think, why did the Jedi?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them. I will answer what I... Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me.
Because I believe you can. I don't really know why I'm trying to think about it. Why is one president?
You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
To help another is not means strength to the beginning. I understand your problem. Down. It's really not a weakness.
So you
because
say,
you have more strength.
but it is not something I have observed or seen. I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories. Or the planet itself.
Oh, wait.
It is not a subject which I have...
Alright, so we gained some influence there from her. I think we've done enough, analyzing stuff. Alright, so we might as well hit the old cosmos, head off back to Athens off the right.
Something up? All right. What did you want to know? All right, but I'm out. All right.
Got it. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go. Now we could head to Dust. Look at that giant gap. That thing got moved. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Dust, okay? We need to get over. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Why is that happening? We're on Dust.
Has there been any sign of the ship?
No, mistress, nor any word of our sister. We do not know where they travel now.
The freighter. It is important. And I thought the droid was as well, but I was wrong.
Mistress, we still do not know the significance of the ship or the droid. We downloaded all you asked, but we are still no closer to the answers you seek.
Then perhaps we'll need to have faith that your sister will change her mind, remember her oath, and return to us with the answers we seek.
I hope so, mistress. But there has been no word of her since she departed with the other 4 on the freighter.
4?
Yes, mistress. The Iridonian, the Ichani-trained pilot, the exile, and the old woman.
Old woman?
Yes, mistress.
I do not recall seeing her.
Mistress, she was secured for much of the time the exile was here. At other times you were meditating, and we did not wish to disturb you. Mistress, is there something wrong?
I am tired. I sometimes feel as if things are collapsing all around us. It is just at the edge of perceptions, waiting. I fear things will collapse before our enemies reveal themselves.
Yes, mistress.
I will meditate upon this. Perhaps it will clear my mind.
Oh, that's not good. She's not feeling well at all. But we'll have to take a look at that. Okay, so we've come across a very important part during the story. We just got done dealing with the war and such. We successfully defended Dantooine, even though it was one of the shortest wars. I felt like that thing was going to be like a 20-minute war, but it wasn't. But hey, we still got the job done. We got a new lightsaber. We got a new teacher. Whatever his name was. He taught us how to build, to regain points. And we've also learned, that someone's called back on Chilos. Like, she didn't know there's like Freya and stuff there. And apparently she must have been worried. But that's fine. And plus, not only that, but we're also back on Mandalore. Because apparently we got a message that we need to see. But we will get that message out in the next episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. My name's Katsuno. Thank you guys for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and peace.